holy cow, we were having some major technical difficulties there, but we did it. We made it happen. This is kind of weird for me because usually I'm in control of all the things and Nick is in control of all the things. So I feel like I'm going to get penalty boxed at some point during this show. I mean, it's only fair, right?
Yes.
So welcome to Game
I wonder what the betting odds for that is.
Yeah, right. That's like a minus 300 right there.
Oh, I'm gonna take the plus money then. You good?
That's a very good call there. Okay, I'm going to try to share us out. We'll get it going on here. But this is Game Time Decision. I'm Allie Burns with Picks and Parlays. I've got Nick Earl and Tim Earl from Earl Sports Bets. And we're going to go over some playoff business. We've got the Suns at the Clippers. We've got VGK at the Canadiens. So let's get right into it. You guys excited about this? We made it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yeah. And don't forget, guys, be sure that you like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notification. Now I can talk with my hands because I don't have to push buttons. And that's how I normally talk because I'm Italian. Okay. So we're going to start out with the Suns are at the Clippers. Suns are the favorite, minus 1.5. And the total is 221.5. It's a game 3. Suns are up 2-0. Tim, this is hard for me. Tim, what do you got to say about it?
I've already gone over this one in my show today, but I'm all over the Suns. The fact that they're only 1 point favorites, right? Is that still
it's 1.5 now?
It's 1.5. Oh, wow! I mean, crazy. No, they should be like a -4, -5 at this point. Chris Paul is back tonight, and that should have a big impact in today's game, especially because Kawhi is still out. So I don't really know. The only advantage I would say that LA has is the fact that it's in LA. But other than that, they're not. Unless you get one of those crazy games out of Terrence Mann again, who scored 39 points in Game 6, and it was his career high for high school, college, and NBA for him. No, you're not going to get another big game out of him. It's Suns or nothing for me. I have a feeling this one will be over quickly. And that being said, I have a bet on the under as well tonight. I think that's just another solid spot for it. And so Suns under tonight. Those are the two spots. And then for player props, I did like a Jay Crowder's prop. I think I can get him over 11.5 points at plus money, like a plus 104 or something. So going after that, I don't mind that.
All right. Well, Scott Allen is taking the Clippers tonight. And I know that a lot of people this is where the Clippers want you to be. This is how they do it. In both of the series before, they were down 2-0. They came back. I think it's much different. There is no Kawhi. Chris Paul's coming back after, being out for a bit. I'm with you here. I'm totally with you on the Suns.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can see playing it. Claude Martin can go down, okay? Because the Knights are not going down tonight, Claude, and we will talk a little college baseball with you if we can in a minute here. So that's what we're doing. We got Suns, we got you said under.
Yep.
And we got the Crowder over 11.5 points. That's what we're dealing with here. Okay, good deal.
There's also one more thing I wanted to bring up with this basketball game that I saw an interesting stat today, and I wanted to run this by you, Tim. I know you don't do first halves, but I saw a stat where the team down 2-0 is either 80-36-1 or 70-36-1 against the spread in the first half.
Huh.
That being said, the Clippers are a plus 1.5 or a minus 102 on the money line for the full game. But if you look at the first half, they're minus 1.5 points and minus 135 for the first half. Do you think about that at all in handicapping, or do you think that this is just the Suns are just going to take care of business?
Nope. I don't really do first halves. I feel like that's just way too up in the air. Because if you think about it, when you get down to the fourth quarter, that's when the players really start going 100%. Yeah, they go pretty hard the entire game, but fourth quarter, last 5 minutes, that's when it's key. They don't really care about the first half. Yes, they want to keep it close and get leads and stuff, but they're not going to go all out in the first half. So, no, I'm not going to be betting first half. So I'd rather bet full games and, get the complete effort of the players.
All right.
Okay, I was just throwing that out there because I saw an interesting stat on that one.
Yeah, that isn't it. I mean, for college basketball, I like to do it with the underdogs. I like to take, like, if you're playing Duke and you're, a plus 16 points or something like that, I like to take those points in the first half because the underdog tends to come out really hard and try to beat the better team. And then the better team's just like, that's adorable. Now here's what happens in the second half, So there's angles, there's angles out there, but whether or not you're into them is your own personal, what you want to spend your time on. So yeah. Okay, Claude Martin, we're cool. All right. We're buds now. He's in Montreal. I'm in Vegas. This is just a friendly thing here. So we're all right then.
Okay.
So let's talk over and under in baseball. All right. I'm not sure what that means.
Gotta be a little bit more specific than that.
You know what?
I think we need a game.
I'm trying to read their mind. They want us to go over totals in baseball.
I'm with it. There is a Total Chaos out. You can find it on YouTube on the Picks and Parlays channel. Tim Earl was in it last night. They covered the NHL game tonight, the NBA game, and 3 baseball games that are going down tonight. So you guys can check that out. But we will go over a little bit of baseball at the end. So Nick, let's talk hockey. Yes,
that's still not specific.
Nailed it. Okay, we got your back. Trey, go back home. Trey, the F freak, and tell that to a Greek.
Yes, exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Ice Trey. Okay, so VGK is that the Canadiens, and VGK is a smaller favorite than is this as small as we've seen him the whole series at a minus 140? I felt like it. We've got a total of 5. Definitely a must-win situation for the Knights here. And Nick, you gave me a little tip on betting on this one, and I already bet it. So why don't you share that with our friends here?
Yeah. For starters, I'm looking at Vegas tonight. This is a must-win game for them. And I said this numerous times throughout these semifinals. Both these series are going 7 games.
Yeah.
Islanders got it done last night. The Knights get it done tonight. We're going to see at least 2 more semifinal games after tonight. Game 7 between the Isles, Game 7 between the Knights. So I think the Knights get it done here for this game. I also lean towards the over, but more specifically the third period over. If Montreal is leading heading into the third period, look for over 1.5 goals. It may be like 1-1. Look for an over 3.5. You are going to pay a little bit of juice because the books are aware of this, but it's cashed in most elimination games. So look for the third period over. Not so much if they're tied. If they're tied, don't look at it as much. But if Montreal is leading heading into the third period, look for the third period over 1.5 goals for this one.
Okay. And then what I did, Game 7 in Vegas on Saturday night.
Exactly.
Prime time, great ratings for the NHL. Let's do it. Yes. That's what she said. We had like 3 of those before the show.
I'm trying to figure out.
I take Mondays off, but I will not be on Morning Wood tomorrow. Tim Earl's going to cover the wood tomorrow. He's covering Morning Wood for me. It is Detroit Lenny's birthday. VGK is playing, and we're going Office Bar and Liquors, $20, all you can drink. Be there, be square, Las Vegas. Let's do this. Let's do it. Yes.
So you're telling me Tim is all over the Morning Wood tomorrow. Got it.
Yeah.
Well, it's because I have a big white board behind me, so it kind of works out that way.
I'm with you, Nick. There it is. There it is. So you gave me a good tip. So I was kind of thinking of taking VGK tonight because it's a doable price. It's elimination, must win. And then Nick said, why don't you take the series price at a plus 150, right? So then the thought process behind that for me is if I take them to win this game at minus 145, whatever, right? But if I take the series at a plus 150 and they win the game, which is what I'd bet on anyway, now the Knights are going to be a huge favorite, like you said, Nick, and the Canadiens are going to be a big dog. And so now I can take the Canadiens and I have my series and I can hedge the two. And this is how my brain works. You'll probably just let it ride because because you're, better at things like this. But I like to hedge like anything I can hedge, basically. So it doesn't get old ever. Nope. So that is the way I'm going to kind of play it. If I want the Knights to win, if I think they win tonight, I'm going to take the series price at plus 150. Because if they do, I can get on the other side. What's up, Daniel Henderson?
Yeah, exactly. I bet the Knights plus 150 to win the series. I understand they're down 3-2, but if they do win tonight, yes, they go back home and they're a minus 200 favorite. So yeah, it does give you a good hedging opportunity, which I will probably look to do, just to guarantee me some money. And because nothing like guaranteed money. And if they win tonight, if Montreal wins tonight, you lost a plus 150 bet. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And if not, then you get a game 7 and you get a opportunity to take the Montreal Canadiens plus 150, plus 175, whatever it may be. So yeah, I'm definitely looking at that. The big question is, are they going to win tonight? Which I think they do. A couple things they have to do in order to really have a shot against this Montreal team. Number one, they need to get their forwards involved. They've gotten goals from 2 different forwards, which is not the key to success in 6 games to have 5 games to your only forward scoring goals are Max Pacioretty and Nicholas Waugh, when you're getting most of your offense from where I would look for, if you guys are looking at player props tonight, Shea Theodore, Alex Pietrangelo, Alex Martinez. Defensemen, Nate Schmidt as well. Defensemen are the ones getting all the points for Vegas in this series, and it's been all defensemen for them. And yeah, but
I didn't even know I was doing it. I was like, and then I'm like, it's peripheral. He made me do that.
Yeah,
I didn't make you do anything.
It's okay. We're all good. There we go. I'm able to penalty box Tim. It's a beautiful thing. But yeah, I'm all over Vegas tonight. I think they get it done. And I think they potentially win the series here, coming back home for Game 7. I'll buy some Lennon Mint back.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be nice and Lennon back in here.
Detroit Lenny says they're having problems with that trap defense. What's a trap defense?
It's basically they keep the puck away from the center of the ice, and basically they force you to the corners. It's a defense that just prevents high danger chances. When the Vegas Golden Knights do get shots on goals, they're very low danger chances, and that's kind of what the focus behind Montreal's defense is. Because if you don't get high danger chances, the odds of you getting goals are not great, especially when you have a Hall of Fame caliber goalie like Carey Price is, which is probably one of, if not the top candidate for a playoffs MVP so far in these playoffs. But yeah, I definitely like the way that Montreal is playing defense. Also, another thing that the Knights really, really need to do tonight, which they haven't done in all 5 games, score a goal with a man up. Score on the power play. They're 0 for 13 to start off the series. And Montreal hasn't given up a power play goal in 28 power plays.
Holy cow.
Their penalty kill has been absolutely amazing. They need to strike with the man up. The Vegas Golden Knights power play has looked lethargic. It's looked slow. They haven't been able to get anything going. They need to just to focus on power plays, as this is 5-on-5. We need to just focus and get pucks on the net and try to get something against Carey Price. Screen the goalie. Do whatever you need to do. Deflect a puck. Go high-low. I don't care. Find a way to get the puck in the back of the net when you are a man up. Plain and simple.
Have they thought about like maybe hitting them with the stick or something? I mean, I know someone's going to get a penalty box, but it would take them out of the game. Have they thought about that? Is that an option here?
I mean, if you want a 10-minute double major penalty, then sure.
I'm kidding. Allie's getting worried. I've been worried. No, but I've been worried this whole time, Claude. You don't even know. Like I don't get this intense about Duke. I don't get this intense about any. But I'm riled up about this Vegas thing right now, about the old VGK. Riled, I say. Defense wins cups.
That's why that's why we'll most likely see Islanders and Habs. But with that being said, yeah, I think Vegas, if you're looking for things to look for in this game, they need a power play goal, and they need to get Mark Stone involved in this game. Their captain, he had a really bad turnover last game, terrible back check, and gave up a goal basically. And this is their captain, so they need to have him actually playing well.
Sorry, something just went crazy on my screen there. Ninja 13 wanted to know Clippers or Suns over under the 221. We're going under. That is Tim's play. We're taking it under. You guys made me money yesterday. I in-played the Vanderbilt plus 1.5. I think it was like a plus 105 or a minus 1. It was right on there. I in-played the Islanders. I think it was after the second goal. I got on them. That was plus a goal and a half at a real good price. I took your Hawks over. I laid off the side just because
I never said Hawks over. Never said Hawks over.
You lean over?
I leaned under in that game, actually.
Oh, well, I thought that you went over. So
hey, you know what? I totally went over. Went over. I'm just my brain is like 3 sizes.
I thought I was listening to you, and I wasn't. So, but that's par for the course because I usually tune you out, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I appreciate that. No, that works.
No, but yeah, you guys made me some money yesterday. So, and nice cash on the Padres. My over hit. That all kind of worked out. Sorry about your Dodgers first 5.
It pushed.
Oh, it did. Okay, so then great. Excellent work on that too.
Yeah. I wasn't going to complain. That was the last thing I need. Yeah, I needed a push or a win from the Dodgers first 5 to have my 9th straight profitable day. So I got it. So it's fine. And for this game, this comment, I actually do have a play on this one. I'm on the under. And if you are a subscriber to Tim and I's premium plays, this was a subscriber-only play. So under in Dallas and Indiana. Indiana's just been struggling to score. They are they are the worst team in the WNBA. They struggle to score. I expect a low-scoring game tonight, under 163 for that one.
I teased the Wings in the Sky on a 6-point teaser. If anyone wants to do that. The parlays were all over. It's the Sky minus 7.5 and the Wings were 8.5. And I teased them both down to not that many points. Cashed ice trays 3
I like that.
Good. Okay, good. Because I took it. Donna Cusick was all over. She's my WNBA go-to girl. And she was all over it. The parlays were into it. So I went with it. So there's
Tim,
that.
Didn't you give out Trae Young yesterday? Over
yeah, I don't.
I said
3.5 threes or something like that.
I said over 4.5 threes, and he got 4. So yeah, that didn't. I barely missed. But the game wasn't as high scoring as I like. If it went a little bit higher, he probably would have gotten more shots. But he missed a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. It happens. I mean, that's if you're doing player props, that's what it is, And also with I keep saying it, but those bigger name players, the numbers are going to be more and more inflated also.
That's why I like to go after the lower starters or the bench players. During that Jazz series, I loved hitting that Royce O'Neal one that was like at 6.5 and it cashed every single game.
Yeah, you were all over that. So Jessica Campbell was another one. She was all over Royce O'Neal.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not a bad gig there.
Yeah, but he was like one of those players that got like 20 plus minutes a game, and he shoots threes. So he hits a couple of them, get a free throw or 2, and he's good.
Boom, 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 boom. Let's go back to my room. All right. So let's talk a little bit of baseball. This is one that we're all on. The Cubs are at the Dodgers tonight. The Dodgers just lost 3 in a row to San Diego. In San Diego, now they've cruise down the road to LA. And the Cubs are there. It's Davies and Walker Buehler, if I am not mistaken. Dodgers are a huge favorite here. And I know both of you guys are on the Cubs at plus 200.
Yep.
I dig that, but I took the Cubs plus a 1.5 at plus 110.
I don't mind that either.
In the plus money. Well, I don't know why you would. I'm tailing your play. I'm just doing it in a different way.
That makes sense.
Yes, screw the Dodgers. You're correct there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daniel Henderson says you got to find things that are under the radar. That's just it. Yeah. That's why we keep telling you all about the WNBA too. Like they're under the radar, but only for so long, only for so long. So break down the Cubs for me, Tim. What do you got going on?
Yeah, I grabbed the Cubs today. It's a big price, plus 200, but you got to see whenever whenever the Dodgers come off of a big heated series with the Padres, normally their next game is a very big letdown spot. And Zach Davies has been pitching better as of late after a horrible start to the season for him. And even though Walker Buehler is 7-0, this is definitely a spot that Chicago can come in because they didn't play yesterday. They had a rest day, come into this full of energy, and it could be a very big letdown spot for the Dodgers. And I think the Cubs get it done tonight.
All right. I like it. I love the play. I do. I just increased my betting limits today. So I'm just trying to be, not trying to just go back to my original bets. So I'm just playing it a little bit safer on this one. But I think you're right. What do you think about it, Nick? What's your breakdown? Give me your stats.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of handicap the Dodgers like I would the Yankees or Red Sox after they play each other. This is definitely a letdown spot. It is Walker Buehler.
Mm-hmm. He's my favorite Dodger pitcher. I will say that. Yeah. He's like one I don't really like to fade, Walker.
Yeah. He is a guy where if there was no guy named Jacob deGrom, he would be in the conversation for Cy Young. But with that being said, I don't mind Zach Davies in a potential letdown spot for the Dodgers. He has been pitching better in his last 3 starts. He's 2-1 in his last 3 starts. The Cubs are 2-1. He has a 3.86 ERA, 0.91 WHIP in his last 3 starts. He's averaging 6 in the 3rd innings pitch, so he's getting decently into games. So I like the Cubs in this spot. You get a nice plus price tag. I know you guys are dancing when I'm trying to talk, and you always do this. I'm just trying to focus on my stats, and all I see is. So like, I'm just trying to. What's
wrong with that? Like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, I'm just trying to like look forward and focus on the stats I'm trying to give out, and all I see is. So with that being said,
you're just rapping along. It's rhythmic. We're grooving with you. We're grooving.
I like the Cubs.
I don't know. I'm sorry. We're horrible. We're gonna lose our jobs. That's a
ballsy play.
That's a little intense, right there. Is what that is.
Big ball play. I will say I did not bet that.
Yeah, but it's out there.
But if the Cubs win, I think that they win by more than 2.
Wow.
I don't know.
Dodgers at home are dope. But Claude Martin says possible Dodgers letdown tonight after an emotional Padres series. Yeah. Daniel, Nick is going to kick your butt after this, Tim. That's their mom.
See, no. Mom, I don't have to kick his butt after this. I can go like this. I got the power. This is so much better when I do this. This is so good.
Isn't it? So good. You'll get it'll go to your head. Don't think it won't.
Oh, yeah.
Nick, think of who's making you dinner tonight.
Who is making you dinner tonight? Oh, I would definitely check that for pubes. 100%. 100%.
All right, Dino Nuggies it is tonight.
Come on, I was going to cook like a nice salmon. Oh, jeez.
Cubs money line's the best bet of the day, says Lucky Power.
I like it.
Yeah. Lucky Power just won the last Woody standing, so
ooh.
You might want to pay attention to some Lucky Power. Let's talk a little college baseball here. I cashed on your Vanderbilt last night, so give me another one.
That was a sweat and a half. I
tell me about it.
Now with that game, I didn't watch the 9th inning. I'm just gonna put that out there now. I was watching the Islanders game, and that was the time during the 9th inning is when the Islanders tied the game. So my focus was completely on the hockey game. And then I checked back on my app, on the ESPN app, like 20 minutes later. I'm like, holy crap, Vanderbilt won. I'm like, the last time I saw it was like 1 out in the 9th. I'm like, okay, this bet's done. Vandy's done. That's a loser. No. So I've actually been having a decent success in college baseball.
You cashed your Longhorns.
I cashed on Tech the other day. I've cashed both games for NC State because I was on them both games. They've looked really good after knocking out Arkansas for the number 1 team in the whole nation. And I'm looking at a little bit of a trend between NC State and the team I'm backing today, Virginia. I'm looking to back another ACC team. plus money. I got them at plus 135 earlier. They are now at a
plus 143.
Plus 145. So, yeah, last game that Virginia played, they played Stanford. And I had Virginia in that game. And unfortunately, they were up 4-0 and they blew the lead. They lost 6-5. I think they bounced back in the spot. And I was looking at this line last night. It was around a minus 130 for Texas, and it was like a plus 110 for Virginia. And I was thinking, I'm just going to let this sit overnight. Public is going to come in on Texas. So even if you wait, oh no, this game starts in 3 minutes. So now is the best time to jump on Virginia.
Okay, I'm getting on it right now. I'm taking it on the run line plus a run and a half at minus 110.
Yeah, I don't get that for my book. I only have the money line and the total for it. But
the money line's 160 for me.
Oh wow!
Yeah, nice. You got a very nice price there.
I'm not going to get on that one.
Yeah,
I'm going to take the run line. That's like the way that I navigate you guys a lot of times is I take your plays and then I find a way that I can get more value, like with points out of it. Like, is it taking plays and then teasing them? Is it taking them and then doing it on a run line in game? You know what I mean? Like, if you like them on the money line, let me get a run and a half with it. Maybe I'll pay a little bit more or less, but it's like my insurance. It's not just you guys.
No,
anytime I get that.
I understand it more. I would be all right with doing like the plus run and a half in playoffs.
Yeah.
When I think it's gonna be a little bit closer. During the regular season, I never do that. I just don't. But during playoffs, I could very well easily, if a team is plus money or like a minus 110 on a run line where I think the game could go to extras or something, I think it could be a good spot. I'm just going to
like getting plus money is value, getting plus points is value too. Like that's just it. And that was my thing with Vanderbilt was it was 5-4 and I was on the run line. So I was already winning my bet, but bottom of the ninth, like I needed that game to end right then. I didn't want to go to extra innings. I didn't want to tie it up and then keep going. Like let's either Vanderbilt can lose or they can just win, which they did 6-5. But that was
I had the money line, so I needed them to win.
Yeah,
I had the money line, so I needed them to win. And I'm mentioning Jessica Campbell because she's part of my Discord, the Earl Sports Bets Discord.
She's part of my parlays.
We talk college baseball in our Discord as well. So we would talk over the place. Like I told her last night, we were in a conversation about Virginia today. I said, wait until this morning, basically, and you'll get a better price because everybody's going to betting this game is going to look at Texas. They're going to be like, ooh, the number 2 team in the nation. It's exactly what happened. So, I'm on Virginia here.
All right. Well, now I am too. We had a question from Danny Daniels, Orioles or Jays over or under the 10.5.
Yep. I see that now. Yep. I missed that one. Lean over. These are 2 bad pitchers.
Yeah, that's kind of where
I believe it's Dean Kramer and Anthony Kay. Not a fan of either. I would definitely go. I would probably look at Blue Jays team total over. I know it's a 5.5, but they're playing in that tiny ballpark in Buffalo, and they're going up against Dean Kramer, who I question why he has a major league starting pitching job just as much as Matt Harvey, which we get to fade tomorrow. Yeah, fade Matt Harvey day tomorrow. I like the over.
Like a national holiday.
Yeah, it used to be Harvey Day. The Dark Knight would rise, and now it's fade Harvey Day because I don't know why he has a starting pitching job.
Cornell's on the Astros. I took the Astros game over. I took the Nationals today too. Blue Jays over 6 first 5 is a play on our morning wood board from a guy who's pretty sharp. Tommy Kidd likes the Blue Jays over 6 first 5.
See, when I bet overs, I only target full games because when I'm betting overs, I really want bullpens involved. And when I bet unders, I want to take away the bullpen. So for me, it's first 5s, unders only, overs or full game only. So that's kind of the way I do it.
I'm not that way at all. Because some teams just like to hit early, like we've kind of had this talk before, but some teams like to hit early. Some pitchers suck and they're going to get blown up. So I have no problem taking an over in the first 5 at all.
Whoa. I
have a harder time taking unders. Yeah. Full game unders. I don't like
unders. If I don't touch full game unders anymore because I don't want to mess with the bullpens. that's why when I bet an under, it's first 5 only.
Yeah, unless it's just 2 teams that don't hit. But yeah, I mean, you can't ever say like blanket statement, I never do this, except I really kind of never take -1.5 on my home team. That is something I kind of never do. But
that is something I've already locked one of those in for tomorrow. I have Toronto run line tomorrow against Harvey at -120, and they're at home.
That's different.
So I mean,
that's Harvey.
Is it though?
Yes.
Well, I'm not taking it. So it's not different to me. I'm not taking it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say Red Sox over, Pirates under. I like the Pirates under.
Well, no, he's saying Pirates as an underdog.
I have them first 5 under.
No, he's saying
Pirates as an underdog. Yeah.
No, as under.
Hey.
Okay.
I
don't hate the Pirates against
on my card tonight.
A lot of people are
against
Pirates
today. Yes, we're in separate rooms.
We're in separate houses.
Yeah.
Separate
I was going to say Allie's in Vegas and Tim and I are across the street. So
across the street in Carolina, in North Carolina. Yeah. Like the over in the NBA too.
Nope.
We like it under.
I like it under. I have a bet on the under. It's just more of a lot of games in LA minus the game 6 of Utah, which was an absolute crazy game. All the games in LA have been like unders. So no, I'm going under in this one.
Under. All right. Undertaker.
And one thing I have to mention is we have 49 live viewers and only 50 live viewers and only 20 likes. Something doesn't add up there.
Yeah, come on. We have Allie on our show right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have Allie. It's not like it's just Tim and I where the likes don't need to happen. It's Allie's involved. Like, come on. At least give her the likes.
Yeah. Give me a like for VGK. Give me a like for the Astros beating the crap out of the Detroit Lenny Tigers tonight, because that's going to happen.
Yeah,
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I hopped on the Astros run line last night at -125 before it ballooned to now -158 on the run line, and they're at -229.
That game's about to start too. It's about to start. No, they're from New York, but they live in Carolina. They go to East Carolina. They're Pirates.
Yep.
Well, Nick does.
Yes. Yeah.
Nick does.
You don't go to school there?
Yeah.
What are you doing with your life? Go to college.
Oh, I am. I am.
I'm just kidding with you anyway. Smash the like.
I was going to say, listen to Jessica Campbell here.
Mm-hmm. She's smart. She's sharp, that one. She's smart. Yeah, under in the WNBA is Dominic ERV's last Woody standing pick. Yes, it is. I'm looking at it. Oh, no, yours is under first half. Under 108.5 in the first half is what I have for you, Dominic. So if that's not it, we should know. We should know. Astros
Lucky
money line.
Power. I'm hoping you're talking about I'm hoping you're talking about maybe last night, but even then, last night it was like a -200. So I don't know about money line. I don't even lay that.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's a -229. I don't know why you're laying that much chalk.
That means, just for anyone who doesn't know what that means, that means -229 means you're going to -$229 out of your bankroll to win $100. I mean, that's not value, is what that is not.
No, just gamble. Don't go to school.
Yes. Your mom.
Thank you.
Yeah, there we go.
Don't just gamble. Go to school. Listen to Allie. Go to college.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's in Winston-Salem. Cornell's in Winston.
Okay, that's like 2.5 hours.
Greenville. Yeah, Greenville here.
Under first half. Okay, Dom, I got you then. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't want to get in trouble. Thank you, Francisco. He knows what's up. So Lucky's doing A's money line. That cashed. Didn't it? It cashed. Yeah.
Yes.
A's money line. Yep.
I was on that as well.
Yeah.
That was one of my El Capitan picks.
Mystic Sparks over under 156.
No real opinion on the total. I have the Sparks money line tonight, and that is, don't go buy it now. That was the premium play for a WNBA.
Well, shit. Now
I'm just rewarding the 45 people watching this stream right now. So
yes, that's what you get. You get the good when you come on in. Yeah, I'm giving you a like for the poppin' red lipstick. All right, I'll take it.
Thank you.
I'll take it. gal. I like it. You live in Vegas and you're doing fine betting. Now, Dominic, come to the Office Bar and Liquors tonight. Detroit Lenny's going to be there. I'm inviting Chanel. Maybe Leg Show magazine will come down. Come down. It's
Maybe
on
I might be there.
Hmm?
Maybe I might be there.
I want you guys to come to the finals. Lenny made plans for you guys. You're coming to, if the Islanders and the Knights play, you guys have to come to Vegas.
Well, we were trying to plan something for March Madness next year. That we were actually, we were trying to plan a Vegas trip for the March Madness bracket.
The Parlays are coming for March Madness. I'm trying to get all 8 of the Parlays down here.
We might try to do something out then and do like a business trip.
Yeah. What is it?
Business trip.
Yeah,
write that right off.
Yeah, exactly.
Right off. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Chanel was on your team too. Chanel's good. Yeah. Come down, Dom. Yeah. Office Bar and Liquors on Paradise tonight. It's $20 all you can drink. That's what's happening. Yeah. He gave y'all a free premium pick. Now go hit that like button right now.
Okay.
I want to get on.
That's what happens. That's what happens. Sometimes when you watch Game Time Decision, you make it a free premium WNBA
or ESP
pick.
show as well at 11 a.m. every single morning. No shameless plug, but it's on the Earl Sports Bets channel. It's not on Picks and Parlays. So I know we mentioned that a lot, but it is on the Earl Sports Bets channel, not on Picks and Parlays. 11 a.m. every single morning, which we just hit 800 subs. So
Sparks. My God, I've increased my limit and now I'm like, oh no, it looks like I have, it's just money out though. It's okay. See, like with the Sparks, I know you like it on the money line, but it just makes me want to take it plus 3.5 points.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how my brain works.
3.5.
Yeah, I just took a little bit of a jump there because I have that game priced around. I personally had this game priced LA minus 2.5 ish. So that's where I got the because what I do is I price my games and I look at my stats and everything before I even look at lines. So that's how I do baseball, and that's how I do that, where I will price what I think the game should be at, and then I'll go and I will check the lines, and if I see something's way off, I'll bet it.
Oh my gosh.
And that's what happened with this.
I have a lot of action. I just looked at my stuff. Like I have a lot of action today. Oy vey.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, I think I have like 12 units in play tonight, so that's an average day. I'm a high volume unit better, so it's fine.
I don't mind that, but like I said, I increased my limit, so it's like now I'm scared. It's going to be fine. I'm not scared. It's just my first day doing it, so like it's always that day.
Scared money,
like,
don't
okay,
make
I worked
money.
so hard to double up my bankroll, and now it's time to increase my limits. But then it's like, but is this the day that it all comes crumbling down? We'll see what happens. We'll see. All right, guys. Oh, you're thinking of coming for your birthday. What's up, Rickett Picks? What's up, Michael Sampson? Rickett Picks, you gave us the Sounders and the Revolution yesterday, didn't you? Those both cashed, I believe. So excellent work.
MLS, Seattle. MLS. Boom. I knew the teams.
Wow.
Yep.
I don't mess with that.
Oh, I love me some soccer. I do. I was watching Ecuador and Peru yesterday with no action on the damn game. Just watching soccer because I like it, So, and it was on the Spanish
the last
channel. I couldn't even understand it.
The last time I really watched soccer was the USA Women's World Cup run. That was like the only time I ever watched soccer, and after that, I don't care.
I watched it during quarantine.
I focus
Russian
on
ping pong. I blew your little mind yesterday, didn't I?
Yeah, you started listing off these random Russian ping pong guys, like the Igor guy. He should be a big favorite. The one with the long last name.
Like there's like 3 of them, but the one that has the M last
okay.
name. If he's a really big favorite, he's really, really good. He's like, really? I'm like, check out Antov and Dimitri.
See, I just heard with Russian ping pong, just bet every underdog because it's just sketchy amateur Russian ping pong where all they're really playing for is the bettors overseas.
But that's the thing is that like that was the exercise I was doing was that, this is a plus and a minus, a plus and a minus, plus and a minus. But then this guy who's a plus is going to play this guy who's a minus, but now he's the plus and he's the minus. And so I would try to figure them out who was better than who based on who they were favorites and dogs against. So it was, I mean, we're in a quarantine for crying out loud, so it was just like this exercise I was doing with my brother. I could never watch it. I could never listen to it on the radio. There was nothing I could do about it except for just analyze the numbers and try to figure it out. And so, and then it gets a little confusing because you get a lot of guys with the same name, a lot of Dimitris.
I have five Dimitris on the slate.
Yep.
And 2 Dimitris are playing each other.
Yep, that happens too.
That was one thing I noticed when during quarantine I still played DFS, and one thing I did get into was the KBO. And next thing you know, when because I was running through I had a lineup builder and stuff like that through Roto Grinders, and I would build 150 lineups. The next thing I knew, the top of my ownership was Kim, Kwang, Kim, like all these different Kims. I'm like, geez, they got and you have to make sure it's the right one, because sometimes there'll be different teams, their pitchers are like,
it's Russian ping pong and Igors and Dimitris all over the damn place.
And if it ends in OV, it's good enough for me.
Yeah,
there's one Igor playing, 2 Igors playing, 3 Igors playing.
Told you.
Is it the same people that play Russian ping pong?
Yes, they play. The same guys play every single day. So like you then like once you do that long enough and kind of start to figure it out and track yourself, you're like, okay, then you get your favorites going on. You're like, all right, oh well, if Dimitri's doing this, then I've got to fade Igor or whatever it is. So yeah, I don't know.
Create your own power rankings of Russian ping pong. That's what I did during quarantine.
And it's table tennis. Table tennis. Ping pong is what you play in your garage while you're drinking beer. Okay. Table tennis.
No, that's beer pong.
Yeah, that's beer pong. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, all right, guys, we got to wrap it up because I have another show to do in 30 minutes here.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Go Sparks.
The Sparks on the money line. I took them plus 3.5 points. So let's do the recap real quick. Tim, Suns and the under, right?
Yes. And then Dimitri.
And Dimitri in Russian table tennis. And then also, who was your player prop? Crowder.
Crowder over 11.5.
Okay. And then Nick, we're going with VGK tonight. You're laying off the total.
It's going to land on 5.
It's going to land on 5. And then for the Sparks is the premium pick play in the WNBA. They both like the Cubs plus 200. I took the Cubs. I took the Cubs plus a 1.5 at plus 110. That was my play. And then I'm also on the Nationals tonight too. So there's that. Okay, guys.
And Virginia and college.
Virginia, yes. I took Virginia on the run line. Oh God, plus a 1.5 at minus 110. Is that what I got it at? Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what we're doing today. If you missed anything, just rewind. You've got the power. Don't forget to hit that like button. And we will see you guys same cap time, same cap channel tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern for Game Time Decision. All right. Good luck, everybody.
See ya.
Have a great night.
Go Knights.
Go Knights, go.
Go Knights, go.